Hi, I'm Joshua. Today I will introduce you the most economical AIoT solution, Weststack. This is the cost record by a company after embarking on the AIoT journey. It started to trial public cloud services in September 2017. At that time, there was just one package that could test multiple public cloud services at a cost less than $400 per month. However, after 3 months, it realized that it could not effectively manage cloud services resource without a cloud architect, so the experiment was terminated. By March 2018, after content was passed, it felt that it was very easy to use and the charge was reasonable, so the POC started about 6 months. The POC ended in October 2018, and the actual data began to upload to the cloud. The actual data continued to grow from 30 times to 50 times or even 80 times. By 2019, a total of 5 production departments' data was being uploaded. The huge amount of data and the multiple tenants caused cloud service to cost the $50,000 with a year. IT department began to think about alternatives. Fortunately, the company later adopted Weststack, although it had to invest 1.4 million in construction at the beginning. It estimated that it will be returned in 18 months. If this company chooses a hybrid cloud program from a well-known company, the month's rental fee will exceed the original budget after 9 months. Why Advantech Advantech can save so much cost? Let me first talk about the benefit of virtualization and multi-tenancy in Weststack. Once your company starts to use Weststack, the Westpass could serve on it to provide data processing and AI applications. Thanks to virtualization, if there's no virtualization, we need about 90 PCs. The data processed by Westpass can be displayed on the dashboard to access your company daily operations. Coupled with AI, it can help executives make correct business decisions. These services necessary for digital transformation, and they are instant on. When you need it, it will be available in a few seconds. Also, it can be backed up in seconds through the snapshot function, so your system is no need to worry about infected by a virus or configuration loss. In the journey of digital transformation, coding is indispensable. Westpass also provides low-code developer kit to help developers quickly develop applications. The virtualization which provided by WiseTech can optimize hardware utilization. Not only it can is used by your company, but your subsidiary and the supply chain partner can also use this together to enjoy the fruit of digital transformation brought by WisePass. This this practice does not need to increase hardware costs. Instead, it benefits centralized management. Sharing does not mean telling a whole story. Through the multi-tenant management model of WestPass, subsidiaries have their own dedicated data and virtual networks, and the supply chain partner also have their own dedicated data and virtual networks. The data is divided into groups, and the network is not connected to each other to ensure that your confidentiality are not leaked. Therefore, virtualization and the multi-tenant are equivalent to efficiency, innovation, and economically. There are three types of server required for the traditional virtualization: computing, storage switches, and storage servers. To avoid interruption of the cloud service caused by server crashes, Two servers of each type are required for backup. So these 6 servers are required. There are several problems here. No matter how many hard drives are added to the compute server, they cannot be used to store data because the data storage is slow. Slow storage switches are necessary to store fast, but data switch occupy more space and consume more electricity. And the storage node cannot be used as virtual machine if they have extra computing power. But these problems can be solved by using hyperconverged infrastructure. Just one server can provide both compute and storage capability at the same time. This saves the cost of sandwich and also saves rack space and electricity. Meanwhile, 3 hyperconverged nodes are equivalent to 3 compute nodes, which is better than traditional architecture. It has 1.5 times more computing power and 1.5 times more storage space. The 3 hyperconverged nodes of Advantech West Stack provide automatic load balance, and all 3 servers can work together. Compared with the traditional master-slave architecture, the efficiency is doubled and no cloud service will be interrupted by a server crash. In general, Advantech's hyperconverged server provide 6 to 9 times more benefit than traditional IT architectures. WiseStack is the on-premise deployment of the WisePass, and the WisePass provide one-stop shopping solution for data process. It can collect data from OT assets and send the data to the WisePass cloud platform through IoT Hub and be stored in database. The 2D or 3D dashboard service gives the insight of your data and through the Insight APM Assets Performance Management System, the performance of a large number of connected edge assets can be optimized for minimized maintenance cost. AIFS can perform AI model training and model life cycle management. It's also dispatch model to edge devices for inference. WestPass is very practical for digital transformation. But do you know how long and how many people do you have to invest in WestPass? I can tell you roughly 70 engineers with 3 years. Don't be scared. At Advantech, just want to share the fruit with you, and it will not cost you too much. In this slide, you can image how big the gap is, and no wonder why digital transformation is so difficult. It's thus worthy to give WisePass a try, doesn't it? And you must manage the data well before processing it. There are several reasons why WiseTech choose software-defined storage. The most important thing is the correctness of data. For AI model training, the wrong data goes wrong prediction. However, data errors are inevitable. How to correct error is a key. Software-defined storage provides a decentralized algorithm similar to Bitcoin. Multiple copies of data are stored. If there are errors during reading, they will be automatically corrected to avoid repeat errors. It also says you don't need to worry about hard drive is broken. Saving multiple copies of data is also a way to speed up reading and writing. It is like reading 20 copies of data on 20 hard disk drive and at the same time. This will faster than reading 20 copies of data on one hard drive. So one more, there are 20 hard drive, no need to be on the same server. Theoretically, this software-defined storage can manage to 1 EB. 1 EB equivalent to 1 million terabyte. Advantech conduct a test by itself. The data exchange volume of WiseTech can reach 6.6 gigabit per second. It's a good news to customers who have big data. Finally, information security must be mentioned. WiseTech is a one-stop shopping solution, so we will talk about software and hardware together. The software part is divided into WisePath system internal audit, VM and data storage security, and internal network security in private cloud. Apart from the well-known and just mentioned parts, WiseTech contains software-defined networks to ensure network bandwidth and the microsegmentation between virtual networks can effectively prevent attack between virtual machines. In the process of data exchange, WisePath also strengthens the data verification to prevent network data package being tampered with and cause database interrupted intrusion. Hardware security includes secure boot and the traces intrusion warning. Of course, the strong design of the server itself can also add point to WiseStack, such as vibration and shock resistance and the operating temperature of 0 to 40 degrees Celsius is rare in other servers. Advantech WiseTech has deployed dozens of sets into various fields, including power, CNC, textile, semiconductor, and other industry in smart factories. Smart medical is used for and in auxiliary medical and telemedicine. Recently, we also plan to introduce a smart park solution. There are also several large-scale or on-premise cases. Some are self-built and some are used as a platform for principal tenant. I'm still thinking about Advantech WiseStack is a high CapEx and high OpEx system. Let me summarize the advantage of WiseTech from the cost of view. The first, WiseTech is the one-stop shopping solution, saving your time and money. Second, WiseTech supports virtualization plus multi-tenancy, save the future expenditures on various hardware. Third, WiseTech uses hyperconverged infra, saving initial investment in hardware and operating expenses. Fourth, WiseTech has software-defined storage. It saves the worry of insufficient storage space in the future. Fifth, WiseTech is a secure system. This makes IT management more labor-saving. Okay, come on, pick up a set of WiseTech that is most suitable for your company. Let's start with the left. WiseTech 200 is suitable for companies that are starting to undergo digital transformation. One-stop shopping IoT cloud services can be obtained at the lowest cost of the three, plus a set of IoT development kit and 3 industry-grade servers. Let's take a look at the WiseTech 300 in the middle. This is suitable when a large amount of data has been collected and the data need to be processed in different departments. You can purchase WiseTech 300 to get 2 sets of IoT development kit and a set of pre-installed rack with 6 servers and switches. On the right is WiseTech 600, which is suitable for companies that already have the ability to share their IoT result with their subsidiary or supply chain partners. You can also get 2 sets of IoT development kit when you purchase WiseTech 600, but the server number in the rack is 10, and one of them has an AI server that supports GPU computing. Both WiseTech 200, 300 have upgrade plan. 200 can be upgraded to 300. 300 can be upgraded to 600, and AI servers and hyperconverged servers can be purchased separately for expansion. So don't waste your time. Contact Advantech now.